Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel at Future Way Next. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about Canada Visa and Immigration System new changes Ircc 2024. We will talk about these are Canada's most recent visa and immigration system changes. Navigating Canada's visa and immigration system can be a complex and evolving process as policies shift and new regulations come into effect. It's essential to stay informed about the latest changes. In this video, we'll break down Canada's most recent updates to its visa and immigration system, offering clear overview of what you need to know to successfully manage your immigration journey. If you are interested in this topic, so to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. In a bid to improve its immigration system further, Canada is continuously applying new changes that foreign nationals should be aware of, arguing that newcomers are instrumental in driving economic growth. The country previously introduced its 2023 to 2025 immigration levels plan, aiming to welcome about 550,000 new permanent residents by 2025. However, despite opening its doors to a large number of internationals, people who plan to travel to Canada should carefully follow the immigration changes and visa requirements depending on their travel purpose. Suspension of processing study permits for educational institutions failing to track foreign students to halt the surge in the number of foreign students misusing their permits to live and study in this country. In July this year, Canada's government decided to stop processing study permits that failed to track foreign students' enrollment. Announcing the new changes, Immigration Minister Mark Miller said that colleges and universities would be required to report to the Federal Immigration Department regarding students' attendance and compliance with study permit requirements. The new changes mean that students are required to apply for a new study permit whenever they switch schools and must do so before starting their new program. Canada prolongs work visa option for Israel nationals until 2025. In June this year, the Government of Canada announced that it decided to prolong its work visa options for nationals of Israel until July 31st, 2025 amid the Israel-Hamas war. The initiative was open in February 2024, permitting Israelis to apply for work visas amid the Israel-Hamas war, and was set to last until June this year. However, the government decided to extend this initiative for an additional year. End of postgraduate work permits for foreigners at port of entry. In June this year, the Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, Mark Miller, said that foreign nationals are no longer permitted to apply for a post-graduation work permit at the Canadian border. The new changes were introduced in a bid to reduce flagpole, which occurs when temporary Canadian residents avoid normal wait time when applying for a work or study permit online by leaving the country and immediately re-entering within 24 hours to receive the same-day immigration services at the border. Permanent residence for foreign caregivers. In June this year, the Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, Mark Miller, announced two new pilot programs that provide eligible 15,000 caregivers and granting them permanent residency as part of the 2024 to 2026 immigration levels plan. Extension of citizenship by descent beyond first generation. In May this year, Canada's government presented a new legislation through which citizenship by descent would be extended beyond the first generation. Announcing the new changes, Minister Miller said that the plan has been introduced in a way that is inclusive and protects the value of Canadian citizenship. Through a statement, the government announced that Bill C-71 will restore citizenship to all remaining lost Canadians, their descendants, and all those who were born abroad to a Canadian parent in their second or subsequent generations before the legislation becomes effective. Lost Canadians describes persons who lost or never acquired citizenship in Canada due to specific outdated provisions of former citizenship legislation. Super Visa Invitations for Parents and Grandparents program issued from May. Canada's government announced that it started issuing Super Visa invitations to about 35,700 potential sponsoring parents who submitted their requests as early as 2020 to join their children in Canada. The invitations started to be issued on May 21, 2024. Through a statement, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada announced that the selection procedure would last for 2 weeks. The Parents and Grandparents Program of Canada allows citizens of Canada and permanent residents outside Quebec to sponsor their parents and grandparents, helping them to become residents of Canada. Reduced wait times for startup and self-employed visas from April 30th, 2024. Canada applied new changes that would facilitate Canada's federal immigration programs. The Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada announced that these changes aim to reduce processing times while also addressing the application backlog. Among the changes was the enhancement of the Startup Visa program, which made it easier for innovative entrepreneurs to come to Canada. Startup and self-employed visas. Canada permission for international students to work 24 hours per week in a bid to address labor shortages and support for foreign students. Immigration Minister of Canada Mark Miller announced several new changes that would also positively contribute to the country's economy after being significantly affected by the COVID-19 situation in April this year. Ircc announced that starting in September, foreign students in Canada would be allowed to work off campus for up to 24 hours per week, which marks an increase from the previous limit of 20 hours. Students who come to Canada must be here to study. As such, allowing students to work up to 24 hours per week will ensure they focus primarily on their studies while having the option to work if necessary. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. In this regard, Immigration Minister Mark Miller said that more than 80% of foreign students in Canada are working more than 20 hours a week at present. Understanding the latest changes to Canada's visa and immigration system is crucial for anyone looking to enter work or study in the country. By staying up to date with these updates, you can better prepare for your application process and ensure compliance with new requirements. For more detailed information or personalized advice, consider consulting with an immigration expert to navigate these changes effectively. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.